Hey there, guys. So, this was my experience with 10 sets of 10 for pull ups. Now, 10 sets of 10 is referred to as German volume training. It was popular quite some time ago. In today's modern era, it doesn't really seem to pop up as much. Now, traditionally, you keep the break times short, between a minute to a minute and a half. Some people like to push it out for 2 minutes. I've done 10 sets of 10 before with biceps, and with that, I kept the break times at 2 to 2.5 because I know the reality of 10 sets of 10. It can become quite hard. The first few sets always seem to move well, and you think you've underestimated the weight if you're doing something like curls or triceps. But later on, you can really feel the burn, and you understand that it's quite a, brutal training session. Me being me, knew that, 10 sets of 10 on pull-ups was going to be ridiculously hard, so I gave myself 4 to 5 minute breaks between sets. Now, this was done the day after heavy squats because I do, pull-ups on a Tuesday, heavy squats and bench on a Monday. So I wasn't exactly fresh, but it's like, I'll give myself 4 to 5 minutes and see how I go. Sets 9 and 10, I failed. I just gassed out, and look, it was really, really hard. I was really, glad that I got that far, but it's just one of those training sessions where it's like, this is intense. And I ended up pushing the break times out. I think it was sets 7 and 8. I started pushing the break times out towards 7 minutes, and I was gassed. What ended up happening the next day, I could obviously feel that my lats had been thoroughly worked, and that was the point of doing 10 sets of 10, add a bit of growth to my back, and and hit the rhomboids hard at the same time, and that was all done really well. Really even, thorough DOMs. No complaints there, no aggravations, no hint at injury or anything like that. Some people, if they try and do 10 sets of 10 for squats, I don't recommend it, but if they do, they'll find sometimes the next day their lower back feels like it's been injured or aggravated in a way that's just not positive in the slightest regard. For me, the DOMs that I got through the back were really, really even. Nothing negative in that regard whatsoever. No hint of injury. What I didn't expect was for my biceps to be as sore as what they were. It was like I'd done a really thorough, biceps workout. I just had really deep DOMs, and it lasted for the best part of a week. Even my forearms and hands felt taxed. So, look, will I do 10 sets of 10 again? Most definitely. I'll need to spread out the break times a little bit more at the start, and hopefully, I won't have had as heavy squats on the Monday because that just leaves me gassed. But did I find it very useful? Yes, I did. Would I do it again? Yes, I will. It makes it a really simple training session. You don't have to focus on a lot. It's just like, I've got 10 sets of this exercise and that's all I'm going to do. So in terms of, needing purpose and direction, it's really easy to concentrate on the task at hand. It's like, I'm just doing 10 sets of this. So yeah, the goal long term will be to try and bring the break times down to 2 to 3 minutes. And that would be, 100 total pull-ups done. That's a lot of volume. Equality reps. I don't need to try and add weight. I don't have to think about anything more. It's just a very simple exercise and way of training at home with minimal equipment, and if you need to push out the break times, so be it. But yeah, that was just my take on it. Definitely would recommend doing it again. Give it a crack. Let me know how you guys feel. Yeah, just be aware it's a really hard style of training. Worth it, but nevertheless hard. So yeah, let me know your thoughts below, and have a great day wherever you are.